You know what? If that mic comes in tomorrow in time, you're gonna have this level of quality on you. I don't know. I guess we can use the shitty mic if you want, but not preferable. But
the shitty mic. Without like the kind that picks up a lot. I don't have to talk stuff.
Well, and it'll be directly into your. I'm gonna set it up so it's directly into your thing. You can have it set where you can listen to it or not. Okay. Up to your own discretion. And then I could even do like a. What the fuck am I thinking of? A thing. Yeah. Like where it's like controlled and it's just central to your thing. So and like when it's swiveled, you can swivel it over there. You can be like you can just have it just out, and then we can just cut it to where, hey Molly, and you're just like when you talk, you just blah 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 blah, and you push it back away from you.
Gotcha.
No, this is actually pretty dope. Yeah, I like the ambience. It's interesting. Huh. We're definitely going to have to do this for a McAllister Hours podcast. Oh, damn.
It's fine. We should fuck out of your hair.
You know what I was thinking? So initially I wasn't going to do a podcast, like, in Kansas City. But I'm kind of wondering if we did one, like, outside, like, if we did an Airbnb. And we just did one outside because at the place they have to have like a patio or something.
Probably.
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Poolside.
Do outside poolside. That would be hazardous with the fucking tech though. You'd have to do like
Gotta risk it to get the biscuit.
hire some people with like waterproof boom mics.
Dude, obviously not, but like it'd be tight. Like being on pool floaties and in the pool while doing a podcast would be tight as fuck. Like got your little drink in your hand and your mic in the other one.
That's the thing. We can be the pioneers of just like insane podcasting.
Absolutely.
It is way too early for me to be drinking. It's not even whiskey. Well, so it's rye.
God, I can smell it.
So tomorrow we're having, which I'm not really used to, but tomorrow we're gonna have Jay Bash over. He's gonna make us some Manhattans for the podcast. So, I'm not gonna drink any more after this. Like, as long as you're here, please don't let me drink any more of that. Yeah, there you go. Cool. You could, you could just take it home with you and then just bring it back. They might. Cool. Because
take away the temptation.
Mother, I've started drinking Bullet Rye whiskey. Damn. I don't know if I should start uploading these to. I have the RSS feed. I could just have it. So an RSS feed is like I pay like $10 a month for it to go. It's a link that can go on Spotify, iTunes, Google, everywhere. You just pay for that link and you just upload that link wherever. That's how it works. Yeah, that's how it works. So that's kind of that's the pro about podcasts is it doesn't really cost a lot to. So I can have, if I wanted, I could have an infinite number of different podcasts for only $10 a month and put different episodes up. So I thought about doing that with like these kind of rants. This is the second one that I've done. The first one was pretty loose. I had Duke like in the fucking background chewing his toy the whole time. Just threw up on my second channel, whatever. But
was that your ranty one? Is that right?
Yeah, I don't know. It was weird though, cause I was in that weird raging mood, and that was the yeah, that's right. That was the same night that those bitches were. I think that was the same night that those bitches were fucking right up next to me, like fucking yelling at me and shit.
Yeah.
Probably trying to like give me like fuck them, give them alcohol maybe. I'm probably blowing out of proportion.
I think they were just trying to fuck with you.
Probably more than likely.
That's what people do sometimes when they're drunk and they're hanging out in a car. They're like, hey.
It's true. Yeah, that is probably egotistical assumption, huh? To just be like, oh, what's my dick? This is weird. Doing a podcast outside of my own property. I don't know. It's nice though.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's nice and chill.
Jesus.
I feel like I'm doing a podcast.
Yeah, it's true. We're just kind of hanging out. This is kind of when I wish I still smoked cigarettes or had a cigar. I have backwoods. I could just smoke a backwood. Yeah, I got backwoods for. No. Backwoods.
Oh.
Yeah, use them for.
Yeah. Okay. I see.
I don't know, but that's like shitty cigar. Well, backwoods aren't actually. Backwoods are like a step up.
So much.
To smoke a backwood? Why? I mean, it would just be me getting up, going into the drug drawer, grabbing the grabbing the shit. Nobody's fucking listening to this anyways. But it's fun to get your shit out. Fun to have this insanity driven platform almost, I guess.
Do you have to come with like a backup name for this shit?
What, this podcast?
It's not the McAllister Hours.
I don't know.
Squad.
I've kind of just been like throwing it up as a timestamp on my second channel. So like I throw up the time and then like the date, like, and I put periods in between all of them. It's just like really cryptic, stupid shit. I don't know, cause like it's almost like in my mind it's like the opposite of what I've been doing with the McAllister Hours. What the McAllister Hours has become. It's almost kind of the opposite of what I initially wanted it to be, which was I just didn't give a fuck and just wanted to do my own podcast. And I'm grateful and glad that it's, you know, gotten and getting to the point where it's at. I seem like I'm talking and scheduling, you know, really solid interviews almost every day now, but not for every day. It's scheduled for a ways out. Jesus Christ. I'm scheduled out to like November, man. Post-election. So are you pretty affirmative that Biden's gonna win?
Right now?
Yeah.
I think Trump has been fucking up so much, and Biden has very calmly stayed in his basement. Way. That really helps.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, when I hear that makes me want to vote for Trump. I'm not gonna lie. Just not even like because I want to, just to be like, you know what, fuck you. I don't know, because you're like kind of voting for ideology at that point. I think if you're voting for Trump, you're at least, I mean,
What's
it's
wrong with voting for an ideology?
because it leads to, because it's not driven by a person. Because Biden's not a person; he's a puppet. I mean, you could argue every president's a puppet, but I would think Trump. I think
Isn't
Trump.
that what you want, though? Like, not a puppet. Like, isn't what you want to vote for like when you vote for someone, you vote for them for their ideas and their ideologies, but because you don't want them to make their like personal decisions. You want them to make decisions.
I would want them. No, I would want them to make personal decisions.
Personal decisions, like on things, like to make it so it benefits them and exactly what they want. Not
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Not what the people want.
Well, but it is benefiting. You don't think they're paying him to say all this stuff and do all this stuff? You don't think it's benefiting him?
Biden?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm not saying that at all. Oh my god.
Okay.
No, I guess my thing is just to, like, not even like, this is not even like my opinion, really. It's just kind of like I don't get, like, I would like well, it is kind of my opinion. I'm sorry. Look, I would rather, like, I wouldn't want someone as president, like, I feel like it's their job to do what's best for the people. And so if they're, like, if it's an ideology instead of a person that you're, like, going for, I don't see how that changes.
But it's just not. But I just feel like it's gonna leave room for just unstructured chaos. Like he's just gonna let anything fly, and everything's just gonna be emotional and off the handle. I think that's like why I don't know. I'm curious. I'm curious who's gonna come on top.
What I see it as is Trump fucked up.
Oh, 110%.
So,
I don't disagree with that at all.
I would rather try something new than keep going with something that's not really working.
And that's a big poll of like why Biden has a good chance of winning.
Yeah, and
I see that.
It's definitely a risk thing. Like things could get way worse. I'm not saying they're not gonna, but
yeah,
I would rather take that chance.
I think Biden is like a symbol of like corporatization. Like very similarly to how Hillary was, but like worse.
Because he has business.
Yes, but I think he works. I do agree, but no, he works. I think I do. No,
He's a businessman. So
no.
Isn't he corporate?
No, it's true, but and I'm not saying that he's not. But he also kind of I think he works more on an independent level than Biden. Like I think when Trump's doing what Trump, I'm not saying this is good or bad. I'm just saying this is probably what appeals to. I would think might appeal to voters coming this election. Is like he's still kind of acting on his own accord.
Yeah.
Whether it's good or bad, he's not like having people spoon feed him what to say. And I think it's very clear that Biden's doing Trump. I don't know. I don't think so. I truly don't. I tightened up there saying because I think it's kind of a taboo of like orange man bad, you know.
What was the question?
Lovely city life, man.
Instead of like Trump being spoon fed, I feel like they're trying to spoon feed him and he won't. He needs to eat it, but he won't. Like,
Huh.
people are
That's
like,
interesting.
like Trump, no Trump, don't do it. And then
oh, that's funny. I didn't even think about that.
and like it's like I think
shit.
it's kind of shitty, but like I view the whole Trump presidency as kind of like a toddler and like his staff trying to like wrangle him. So they like find ways. I know they do. They find ways around it too. Like if they want him to like do a certain thing or get a certain thing, like they have like they can't just outright say like
So-
"This is what you need," but they have ways of getting around it.
So that's true, but here's the question, here's the argument.
Uh-huh.
What's really worse? 4 more years of that and an impossible redemption, or putting somebody in office who could permanently damage the system? In theory.
Well, I see it as the opposite of you. Actually.
Yeah.
Like I feel like Trump, like is damaged. Like I feel like Trump is damaging the system. I don't. At this point, I really don't think he has like redemption.
Yeah,
I don't think he can turn this around in any way.
and that's well.
Like the best possible outcome.
Well, Trump can't, but you don't think a president. I mean, that's kind of the thing about America, though. Is like with the whole 4-year system, is like Trump. Like presidents have always come up like out of the fucking dirt and like got shit going again. I mean, it happens like every 100 years or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's probably. I mean, it's about due to happen probably sometime here, in the next 10, 15 years, 10, 20 years.
Like Trump's done his part. He can go now.
Yeah.
I don't think him being another 8 years would do.
Well, and see, here's the problem with Trump that's really just frustrated the fuck out of me is how he is wanting to postpone all that shit. And,
Yeah.
like, he's obviously just, like, taking the tyrannical business man, like, enterprise when he says stuff like that. Like, I don't know. And I don't know how much that is, honestly, media taking out of context. Like, I honestly haven't taken the fucking research to do whatever. But, I mean, it's not surprising for him to do something like that, is all I'll say.
Well, like that's what I keep saying. Keep hearing people like keep seeing shit where it's like, yeah, okay, so Trump thinks like it's too dangerous to have the election, should postpone the election because of COVID, but it's okay for like our kids to go back to school. Like it doesn't make sense. Like either it's that bad or it's not.
Yeah, and I definitely understand that. He definitely has the skewed vision. But
Yeah.
I think Biden has the same skewed thing as he does. It's just on the opposite side.
What do you mean?
Like, I think it's skewed on Biden's end, too. I think the Democrats have it kind of skewed, too. Like, they want these mail-in ballots, and they want Biden to stay in the closet so they can get their fucking election. Because I mean, the amount of voter fraud is just ridiculous. It's too rigged of a system. Like, it's too...
The mail-in?
The mail-in, yeah.
It's 0.09.
What's 0.09?
Current, like, percentage of voter fraud with mail-in elections is 0.09 or something like that.
I don't believe that. Well, okay, but even if that were true, it's not done on a it's not done on a federal level. And there's something about being in a booth privately and voting that's different from getting a mail and being like family, like, well, who are you gonna vote for? Like, that's gonna happen, and especially in quarantine when people are together, like, that is way more likely to happen in a mail-in voting system, especially in this, social political climate.
That's what you think?
Yeah.
Interesting. Sorry, I'm not
No, you're fine. Oh, that's what you think? You're a dumbass. No. Just kidding. No, Molly is not anything like that. I always put those fucking words in her mouth.
I honestly, most of these questions I'm asking isn't like trying to be like argumentative or anything. Like I just don't. Because I just don't pay attention to politics. So.
No, I get it. I will admit I've been kind of getting spoon fed the Tim Pool like political shit lately. I don't know, cause like it's, but I don't even like him too. Like, God, all these people that I like, I keep hearing shit. Like Tim Pool is way too pro Trump. He's always talking about like, yeah, well the economy fell and it wasn't Trump's fault. And it's like, no, that's not fucking true. Like, it was Trump's fault.
Yeah.
COVID was just the catapult to like a really bad setup. It's like with him with the stimulus checks, he's just printing money. He's doing the same thing he did in Venezuela. He's about to do the same thing here in August. But it's kind of like, what do? You take advantage of that because that money's probably gonna be worth more now than it might be in like 5-10 years. That's the scary thing. It's weird times we live in. No, you're fine. I think too much. This is why I live in agony, Molly.
I wish I could like just like stick like a little syringe in your ear and then like suck out all the
All the bad. Suck out all the negativity.
Let's give you a lip balm. I can do it.
You would like that, wouldn't you? Fucking, was it, what's that goddamn movie? Fucking Silence of the Lambs precursor or aftercursor, where he eats the brain.
Dragon?
Is that the movie where that happens? Where
What? Sorry.
where he feeds the guy his own brain?
Oh no.
Or is that Hannibal? That's Hannibal.
Yeah.
I never saw that part, but I heard all about it. I started that movie, and I thought it was just so poorly done, I couldn't do it.
I saw the entire movie, but I saw it on TV and they didn't show the brain part.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I haven't.
Oh my
I
god.
still haven't watched it.
Oh wow. So what? You haven't seen the brain part ever? Or you? Damn. The gore.
The rest of the movie.
The gorophile you are. I would have imagined it. Jesus Christ. Whew. Fucking A. What was that short film that not like the short film, it was like a bit of a movie. That like Mark Twain claymation thing. That thing was so fucked up.
Oh my god. I definitely thought it was Einstein the entire time though. Until the end.
Yeah, it looked a lot like Einstein.
And then like the time they said like Becky and like Tom and I was like, yo, that sounds like Mark Twain.
I wonder what Mark Twain was. Was he Jewish or?
In the Midwest.
Hey Google, what was Mark Twain's ancestry?
Mississippi.
Yep, Mississippi. You're right. Well, I mean, but like, it doesn't say is.
I just know he's by the Mississippi River.
I mean, maybe he was just from like, it's so blended in that it's like.
Yeah. Albert Einstein Jewish?
Yeah, you didn't know that? Are you fucking kidding me? That was the whole thing with like the Manhattan Project. It was like the comeback of the Jews. Yeah, atomic bomb. Like there were a bunch of the people. All the people who worked on that were Jews.
Really?
Maybe not all of them, but like a lot of them. Albert Einstein.
Albert Einstein worked on the Manhattan Project.
Yeah, I think so.
I thought he was
Jesus fucking Christ.
I don't know what Albert Einstein.
Hey Google, look up Manhattan Project.
I thought Albert Einstein was alive a long time ago.
The Manhattan Project was a research and development undertaking during World War II that produced the first nuclear weapons. It was led by the United States and the support of the United Kingdom and Canada. Let me see. I mean, the scientists, I think, at least, were Jewish. I don't know. Look, I could be just full of shit, just racist. Okay, personnel.
Anti-Semitic. That's what you are.
Yeah, I should be killed, right? Oh my fucking god. People that think like that, Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry, what was it? Like, if you make fun of the Jews, or if you just... Why should you be killed?
Oh, okay, so to be a Nazi is to be anti-Semitic.
Oh,
and to...
okay.
Because she didn't say the two in the same sentence, but by her logic, that's what it was. It was like, to be anti-Semitic is to discriminate in any way against Jewish people, and to be a Nazi, you are justified to be killed. That's some batshit insane, crazy stuff.
Yeah, there's more to being a Nazi.
Way more, man. And I think that's like kind of the dangerous rhetoric when people like repost shit with like punching Nazis. Like, okay, I get it. Yeah, Nazis are obviously bad people. Okay, but here's the thing though, is like there's still the rhetoric of violence that's being thrown around that people just people interpret that as being okay.
You still get in trouble for punching it.
Well, but if you're saying you should punch Nazis, then how are you going to enforce them getting in trouble?
Like, it's a socially acceptable illegal activity.
That doesn't work. That's never worked. That just leads to like mob mentality and like.
No, I'm talking about like. I don't know.
Ha! I'm just kidding.
You scared the shit out of me.
Sorry. Fuck, let's finish off this whiskey. I don't know how long we been going?
I don't even know.
23 minutes? Wow. It seems like we've been going a lot longer than that.
Is it?
I feel like. It's the alcohol kicking in. Ah, prickly pear! Prickly pear! Okay, so I want to talk about my trip.
Okay, where'd you go?
You and fucking Connor, man.
Wait, what?
No, my acid trip.
Oh,
No, I told Connor that I was maybe going to trip this weekend, and he was like...
He's like, where you going?
Yeah, I'm like, not that kind of trip. Physically, I'm going nowhere. Mentally, I'm going to be going to some extreme places. No, so took some acid, took like a tab after work. It was like a Monday, and like I was about to start my week. So I was like, fuck it, whatever. Like, I got plenty of time until network, and it was fine. I was pretty tired the next day, but like I made it through. It was all good. So I started out the trip watching I cannot. What was it? Papillon. I cannot pronounce the fucking name because I'm retarded. Papillon. So I started out the trip watching that, and I started like peeking. So there's this part in the not spoiler alert, but there's this part in the movie where he's like trapped in this cell, and like thrashing around, and like it's just like really fucking claustrophobic. And like I started out the trip going into that, so it was like a really just like the whole time it was just a really uncomfortable experience. For that first little bit, anyways. But I found my way. Finished the movie, watched some YouTube, did a painting, like inspired by that movie, really oddly enough. And then I finished off the night with, what was it? Guns Amicabo or whatever. Guns Akimbo. Which, I looked later, the Rotten Tomatoes did not treat that movie well, but I thought it was really good. I can kind of see where a couple parts it was a little cheesy and all that, and kind of like half done, but like towards the end. But well, yeah, and like for like an Amazon original, them getting Daniel Radcliffe, I thought did a really good job. He carried the movie for sure. It was enjoyable. I really liked it. If you got Amazon Prime, fucking check that shit out. It's worth it.
Do you want to know something I recently learned from you?
Sure.
I didn't know Steve McQueen was a real person.
What? He's two people, actually. He's two people.
How is he two people?
So there's the actor Steve McQueen, who's dead, and then who's in that movie, and then there's the director Steve McQueen, who did the movie 12 Years a Slave, and he's like a big obvious, like, what?
Is he Steve Jr.?
They're not related. They just happen to have the same name.
That's weird. I didn't think Steve McQueen was a real person.
Jesus.
I don't.
So where'd you hear that from, then? Where'd you hear Steve McQueen from?
Music.
What music?
Like I've heard. I can't even think, but like.
Oh, it's just like the fact he's in music.
Well, no, the most recent one is like a Panic at the Disco song. They say
You are like Steve McQueen. Ba 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 ba.
double bubble disco queen. Something. Skinny School and Steve McQueen. I don't know what that means. Didn't think it was a real person. I thought we were just thinking of names. And I've heard Steve McQueen in other songs too. And I don't know. I thought it was like a pop culture character or something. Like from a show or. It sounds made up. It sounds like a made up name. And then there's Lightning McQueen from Cars.
Oh, that's.
So
See, that's the shit right there. That's the OG shit. Holy, I'm sorry. I'm like just realizing how loud my microphone is.
It's screaming into it.
I know, right? Damn. All right. Is this a little better? Maybe. God damn it. Ah!
It's not a true podcast with Coleman McAllister without
Fuck off. Fuck off. All right, that's a little better. Not so much gain. I don't know though. It might just be this microphone and like. You think there's like echo? No, that doesn't make any sense. It's like. I am. This fucking edibles, man. I think that that carried into the next day for me for sure. Because I haven't even had one. I haven't even smoked that much today. I feel pretty lit.
Dang.
So, an unhealthy alcoholic nap might happen later. So, nobody's really gonna listen to this. How do you feel about seeing your sister again after what has it been, like a couple weeks? Literally a week.
Last Friday. But also, it's because, well, it's, like I said,
It's for a valid reason. Yeah, it's not just like.
Yeah, and they knew they were coming back this weekend.
Yeah.
Before they moved, because.
I see.
Because David's mom is moving into a condo, so he has to help them.
Damn.
Yeah.
So when are we gonna visit them?
When or what?
When are we gonna visit them?
When are we gonna go see him? I don't know.
Right now, Molly. You have to give me the answer right now.
I would say either late September or early October.
Damn.
Maybe.
Well.
I mean, okay. This month, I don't think anything's gonna. Maybe. No, because I was gonna go down and see her.
You gotta give him a little. You can't.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would even give him till like next year.
Oh, really?
Well, no, because are they gonna come back for one of the holidays? Probably.
Yeah, of course not.
Well, just see him then.
Before a year, she'll kill me.
For that, well, it's August. It's like more than halfway through the year. I mean, what, 5 months? You guys are crazy. My family will go years without seeing each other, and it'll just be like, yo, whatever. And it'll just be really awkward. We'll deal with it. And we'll just drink. And be like, hey, yeah, it's been so long.
Yeah,
Just like,
you can't go for more than like 2 months.
damn. I've always envied that though. Definitely. So, be grateful you have that. Cheers to that. Are you gonna get drunk tonight with them, or
I'm not.
you're not? You're opting out of that.
I've drank a decent amount this week.
Damn. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of have to, but I mean, I'm
It's fine.
I'm a functioning alcoholic.
Well, because last weekend I drank 8 Mike's Hard Lemonade things within a 2-day period. Which is a lot. And then I don't remember what day that was. Oh, yeah, that was Wednesday.
Ha! Oh my god. Dude, do you want to tell? Can you just lay out that day? Is that possible? If you don't mind. If not, that's fine.
Shit. Not even. Oh my god.
Because that was just it was just the worst day I think I've ever had anyone.
Right, okay, it was already a shitty week because I was dealing with the short sale stuff, and then I was already I'd already had 2 shitty days, and I was like, no, I'm gonna make this day really good. And I got to work, and my friend at work bought me cross stitching stuff, and I was like, hell yeah, it's gonna be such a good day. And then my supervisor called me into her office and talked to me for an hour about how I'm not doing my job and people don't like me anymore and I've changed and I need to get my shit together. And
Which is just super unprofessional, I will add.
yeah, I mean it's her job, but
it's not her job to get personal like that.
She literally told me, A, she said, you're pissing people off. And then B, she told me, when I was talking about, not having the same level of energy that I had when I first started. And, and she was like, I've given you, or we gave you a break because you were going through some stuff, but not, it's too late.
Let's go, man. Not too bad. Oddly enough, yes. Kind of just throwing it together. Had a day off. How's Minneapolis?
It was good.
Good.
No fires.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, your place didn't get burned down or anything like that.
No, all good. No, it was great. It's great to meet.
Cool. Well, hey, 21, right?
What'd you say?
Apartment 21, right?
Yep.
Cool. I'll leave you a note here
Okay.
soon. We'll get together.
Look forward to it.
Awesome. Hey, have a good day, man. It is the puppy guy. God, that's funny as fuck. Oh, that was funny. Outdoor podcast. I love. God, this is a great idea. Fuck. It is fun. I'll definitely have to fuck. We're gonna do the podcast in limousine. That I'm really excited about.
What?
We're gonna do a limo podcast,
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
I don't know how it's gonna work out. We're gonna have to
You
figure.
might have to do that one without me.
You won't be able to handle that. That's
I get
fine.
car sick real easy.
Oh, for real?
Yes.
Damn. That's fine. We're not gonna be pulling anything up. We're literally just gonna be bullshitting and dude. You know what I think would be really fucking cool if we drove around downtown, or, pulled over and just interviewed random ass people and we're like, oh, what's up, man?
Oh my god. That'd be fun.
That'd be funny as fuck. That'd be the best fucking content ever. Just be yeah. The cameras would be weird though. I don't know how that would all work. I could maybe coordinate with them, see if we could use the GoPro. Just do a 360 view.
Yeah.
That'd be trippy as hell. Damn.
Yeah, if I am in a car focusing on something.
Damn. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, so is that why you like to drive? See, I picked the right person. I like having someone that can drive while I just roll up that joint.
Yeah, that's how I like it.
That's funny. That's so funny that I ran into him.
Also, if I have a headache, driving keeps my headache most of the time.
Yeah.
Up here.
You are?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am too. How long did we go? Going 35 minutes.
Alright.
Solidly.
Next topic.
Next topic.
Next topic. Let's go.
Spitball, 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 spitball. To the window. To the sweat drip from my balls. Let's talk about.
The proposal.
No. What is that with? Is that like a Sandra Bullock movie? Oh my god! Of course, it fucking is.
I like that. I don't
Okay.
watch a lot of chick flicks, but I like that.
No. Okay. See, so I haven't seen that movie, but like, her as an actress, she's pretty badass. What was the movie? Miss Congeniality. I grew up watching that fucking movie. I always loved that
I
movie.
actually just watched that for the first time like last year.
Damn, you were so out of the loop. Fuck. I was watching that since I was a kid. Yeah, true. That's the thing about my parents. Like, your parents at least seemed a little bit consistent, whereas like mine were just kind of like, it's like tyrannical, like all over the place. Just like, we're gonna pick and choose. Like, it's not gonna make any logistical sense. Whatever. We're not gonna get to that. But no, like, what's the fucking movie? Speed. Have you seen Speed? Fuck yeah, she's great in that movie. And that was a dope fucking Dennis Hopper. Rest in peace. Too bad he died like early 2000s. He had a big drug problem. A lot of coke.
What else is Dennis Hopper in?
Let's see. Apocalypse Now.
Nope.
No, he wasn't in that one. Fuck. Let's look it up. Dennis Hopper Wiki.
I feel like I should be the one looking things up. That's what I was hired for.
Here we go. I'm trying to look at Cool Hand. Luke. I did not know he was in that one.
It's a good movie.
That I have not seen that in a hot minute. We should watch
I
it.
haven't seen that forever. It's a good movie.
My dad watched that like all the time when I was growing up. The eggs.
It's been a really long
You don't
time
remember the
since I've
part with
seen
the
it.
eggs? There's a part where he eats like a ridiculous amount of eggs, like 50-some eggs.
That sounds really familiar, yeah. Alright.
Yeah, it's like they're all in prison and they're bored and shit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, I know my dad would talk about it, and I'd be like, that sounds like a western. Sounds like a cowboy name. I don't like cowboy movies.
Isn't Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2? I forgot about that. Oh, he's in Blue Velvet, of course. The movie where he gets high off oxygen.
Oh, you're
Mommy!
right. Oh my God.
Mommy!
I hope someone hears you.
Yeah, right. I was just thinking that, like I'm being as open as I am indoors, outside doing a podcast. We run into but it's like whatever. I don't really care.
So
That's
people
kind
think you have mommy issues.
Hoosiers. He was in Hoosiers. I forgot about that. You never saw Hoosiers? That is like one of the best basketball movies ever fucking made. That is such a good movie.
Gross.
What? You don't like
I
basketball?
don't like sports movies. I think they're stupid.
Basketball's a good fucking sport, though. It took a lot of skill. Running up and down the court.
Sports take a lot of skill. They're boring as fuck. And I don't find them interesting.
Not even like basketball.
You know what sports I find interesting?
Video games.
Strongman guys. That was cool.
Oh god, that thing
And
where they were like.
used to be tight.
So the sexual component is what's important.
What?
I'm giving you shit. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe you're like a pervy chick.
I don't like
I like the really muscular guy.
Ugh, gross. So you know what happens when you get muscular? You get veiny, and that's gross. Veins are
Oh, he was in True Romance. I forgot about that.
Never saw that.
We're just sitting here on a podcast looking through fucking Dennis Hoppers.
Did you watch Romancing the Stone?
Romancing the Stone. No, I'm not familiar with that one.
That's an old movie. Has Michael Douglas in it. He was young. He was like the young hot guy in the movie.
Huh.
I don't remember what it's about.
He was an Easy Rider,
Never
right? That's a classic. That's like such an old movie. I think, right? Or unless I'm full of shit. Yeah, he was an easy writer. Yeah, he was one of the main guys. Forgot about that. That was a weird movie. Or no, so let's see. When did he die then?
Now I'm just like thinking of weird ass movies I've seen.
What's the weirdest?
3 Men and a Baby.
What?
3 Men and a Baby. Did you ever watch that one?
What the fuck is that?
Tom Selleck in it. It's like 3 guys, and they like find a baby and they like try to raise it. It's funny because they're all like bachelors and they don't know what they're doing or something. Can't remember. It's a pretty good movie actually. What's the weirdest movie I've ever seen?
Yeah. It's a tough one. Name like a couple, I guess, because that's kind of like a hard one to pinpoint. Because there's so much weird shit.
That's the old cartoon. Used to scare shit out of me.
I don't know if we weren't. I don't know if we were talking about this in the podcast. I think it was right before the podcast. Yeah. Cure is a pretty fucking weird movie.
Yeah, that's not a weird movie though.
You don't think so? Like, okay, so I guess there's different kinds of weird. There's like weird horror, and there's like.
Right, but like I don't know. I guess for someone who doesn't watch anime, it'd be a weird.
They're coming after us. It's over.
It's over. No podcasting outside of here.
Woo woo! I've never made a fucking like the bubble on the screen is just
What?
nothing. Okay, so weirdest movie, I don't know. Trainspotting is a really fucking weird movie.
Teeth is a weird movie.
I've heard about that. Actually, no, I tried to watch it. I couldn't get into it.
It's on your list. Raw is a real weird movie.
Ah, yes. That's weird. Fuck. Like The Master's a really weird movie. Anything but Paul Thomas Anderson is really weird. That There Will Be Blood. That was a pretty weird movie.
I forgot about that.
That was a good ass movie.
Weird. That was interesting.
What did you think about it? What's your?
I liked it. I missed some chunks. Like I didn't quite comprehend somehow.
Yeah, well, you pointed out 2 things to me that I had not even known. Like in the however many 4 or 5 times I've seen it.
What was the other thing?
The fact that they were twins.
Oh, the fact that it was the. Oh, that's right.
That the Paul Dano's character was 2 different people. I didn't know that. I didn't realize that. And then the fact that the son wasn't his. Sorry, spoiler alert. Jesus.
That's right. That's right.
It doesn't really matter.
That's not really a spoiler alert.
It's just kind of like a
Learned
plot
that within,
point.
like the first 10 minutes of the movie.
Yeah, exactly. And I just like did not realize it. I didn't like piece it together until you pointed out. I was like, wait. Because that's like why he's like one of the greatest filmmakers of our generations. Because like he really puts you. It's like a Stanley Kubrick-esque, like puts you in like a state of hypnotic shit. You know, like you don't even know what the fuck's going on. Oh, you know what? That reminds me of a movie, Under the Skin. Have you ever heard of that with fuck, what's the actress's name? Joe Quinn. No, not Joe Quinn. Nah, that's not Joaquin. God, who's the fucking bitch? Marvel. She's in the Avengers.
Johansson?
Yes, Scarlett Johansson. She's in it, and it's like this like weird alien who tries to like get guys to lure her through sex, then like takes their souls. It's fucking weird. That is a weird ass movie.
Do you think Scarlett Johansson's attractive?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, I think she's hot as fuck.
Oh,
I would do terrible things to that
I
woman.
do not
Seriously.
like-
God. So many people tell me that. I'm like, no, she's a fucking hot babe.
Not.
But okay, but here's the thing: is like she's sophisticated. Like she's like the.
She plays sophisticated.
Yeah.
You
Don't you think you have to be sophisticated to play those sophisticated people?
Oh, no.
Really? You think you can just be a complete dud and like pull those roles off? I don't believe that. I think you're wrong. I don't think that's true.
Well, if you think I'm wrong, you can go fuck yourself. Never wrong.
Ooh, so that's the tone of this Coleman's rant, unfiltered portion of the podcast, the audio only, whatever the fuck this is. I almost kind of, well, we'll have to do this sometime on the actual podcast.
Do what?
Do this outside thing.
Oh, yeah.
This is interesting. Having the outside interaction, it's like a whole different level.
Yeah.
You could do like an entire podcast weekly just on the porch, just like interacting with fucking random people.
Yeah.
But I guess there is also like the law. Well, we'd have to like put the camera like here, so we wouldn't be able to film anyone. I don't think we can really get in trouble for audio, but like if you show somebody's face without their consent, you can get in some legal shit. So we would have to like point the camera right here, but yeah, this is getting weird. Really?
Yeah.
Where?
So the Better Homes and Garden plant, if you look up on that bar that pine's growing up on.
This one? Or the back one?
Sorry. The one closest to
Oh.
me. No.
Oh, the one. Oh.
You look at the white bar. That's your railing. There we go.
Oh, damn.
Reverse directions.
Jesus. Well, this podcast just got dangerous. I'm not dealing with the fucking wasp bite, man. Fuck that.
It's not that bad when they sting you. I mean, it is, and it is.
I don't believe that, though. I don't think that's...
Well, okay, because that looks like the one. Remember, you helped me do yard work, and you came.
That's
and
not
you
look like
told
that one. That looks like one with like
That looks like the
some
one
fucking
that
action.
stung me.
That looks like the what? Oh,
Looks like the one that stung me at my house. And
okay. Well, I don't want to have to deal with that later. That's my point.
it hurts for a second. Actually,
1 second.
no, okay, it hurts. It hurts.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm not trying to do that.
Dude, do you know who Coyote Peterson is?
No.
Oh my god. So he runs a YouTube channel.
God damn
He's
it.
like almost like, you know, like that Steve Irwin kind of guy, like in
Mhm.
the wild, like look at these animals. Anyway, he stung himself. Like he would catch wasps and different things and sting himself like progressively like worse. He'd like talk about the species and then he'd show like what to do when you do get stung. And like it worked all the way up to the bullet ant, which is supposed to be the most painful bite you can ever have.
Mm-hmm.
Like
What happened with the bull ant?
oh my god. I'll have to show you. Look it up on YouTube. It's not graphic.
You just can't handle it.
It's just like there's a lot of screaming and really or not.
It's like venomous and poisonous and shit.
It gives a neurotoxin that like elicits pain.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Can't handle the bull ant. Well, that does not help. My comfort.
Right now?
No.
Look at
Definitely.
this one.
Whatever, dude. All right. Fuck. I don't know. Do you want to like take a break, come back, or do you want to just call it good? Well, you got shit to do. What time is it?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
It's 2:30.
It's what?
2:30.
Oh. Okay.
I at least gotta make some food.
Okay.
So I don't know. I feel like maybe we should wrap it up.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I hope I'm not being a party pooper. This wasp is really making me uncomfortable.
Oh my god, you're ridiculous.
I'm a fucking baby. I know. But
Yeah, I mean, they terrify me too. The best thing is, like, when it scares someone else, I can be a little more brave. And I'm like, oh, well, I can show them. Like, oh, well, even though I'm terrified, I can do it.
whatever.
Everyone's hype.
Yeah, you do. You truly do. Alright, it's been fun.
Peace out.
Adios. There's no outro music in this one because go fuck your mother.
Sing a song there.
I want to be in America where at least I know I'm free. Yeah, right.
Good.
Just sing it again.
No, I'm never gonna ask you to sing a song.
Oh damn! I don't think that was the wasp. That was just a
No,
fly.
I'm
But
still
that
watching
that should that. Okay, we need
it.
to
Bye.
cut this shit out. Adios. Bye.